DOTE.
Welcome to the tutorial on how to use the timeline panels in DOTE. Our primary panel is located up in the left corner, and here I will show you how to manipulate that. So the current view in our timeline panel is the entire media file, but I can start scrolling or pinching in our waveform window, and then you will see that I will zoom in and out on the media file, and we see a smaller chunk of the waveform, so we can go down to a very detailed level by scrolling in and out, and you can use your mouse pad in order to pinch the different into the media file. As soon as you zoom in, you will also see that the scroll bar is resizing, and then you can use that to maneuver around in your media file by moving that back and forth. You will also see, as soon as I click inside this waveform window, then the playhead will appear. So the playhead is showing us our exact position in DOTE. So if I now hit Control and Enter to play the video, then you can also see that the playhead is actually moving and following us along as we play. The waveform generation is done automatically, but if you experience any problems with that, we recommend that you go to File and then to Settings, and then you need to download and install FFmpeg. We have already covered this in another tutorial, so I'm not able to download it again. But if you are not able to create the waveform, then hit download FFmpeg and ffprobe, and then you will have a check mark here, and then you will be able to create the waveforms. But what I do want to show you here is that we can now use our time panel up here to start looping our video. So I can select a specific part of the video by clicking somewhere and then holding down Shift, and that will allow me to play a specific part of the media, and as long as looping is enabled, then DOTE will start looping that particular segment of our media file. So you can see here I actually selected quite a long segment of the media file here, and then DOTE starts looping that. Another nice feature in DOTE is that you can actually see how long that specific selection is in time. So this is 10.1 seconds. If I deselect that, and then I will just hold down Shift and then point another selection, then you can see that DOTE is automatically calculating the length of the segment. I can also use our sync codes in order to check how long a segment is. So we have here the distance between this first segment and the first sync code and then the second sync code, and you can see that's 2.4 seconds. So by doing that, you can actually measure time intervals quite easily in DOTE. We hope that this is of use for you, and that you are now able to maneuver the timeline panels in DOTE.